Okay guys, welcome to round number 1 of the TXG Ultimate Driver bracket.
Yes sir.
So we have today number 2 seed, Ping G410 versus number 7 seed, the TS3. We have selected the Diamana DF60X for Matt to test with. You really like this profile and you've been using it, something similar in the 10C, but you wanted to give this a little try.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we will be using that today. Both drives are set up with weight in the toe. We're going to play them at their standard loft. We're not making sort of adjustments to that.
No face angle adjustments, so
nope.
they'll be playing standard?
We'll be playing standard. So we will be sort of eliminating any significant outliers. Now, we mean significant outliers, we mean something that is not representative to the rest of the shot.
And something that isn't the fault of the club, something that's
exactly.
a swing delivery issue that needs to be cleaned up.
It's not exactly, not exactly, that's a good point, not the driver's fault. You make a bad swing, of course.
Same as what you do in a fitting, right?
Yeah,
same thing.
It's exactly the same. Okay, so we're going to hit 5 shots first with the Titleist, 5 with the Ping, and 5 more with the Titleist, and 5 more with the Ping. So you're not really in a rhythm with either driver.
And also just to eliminate the fact that sometimes you kind of feel better later in a session. I guess it just gives them both a little bit more of a fair shake.
Correct.
So we're trying to make this as fair as possible.
This is going to be great.
Okay, TS3, here we go.
Let's go. Now these videos are going to be pretty short and concise. 20 swings. We'll literally just hit it, find the winner. Yeah,
come back and assess kind of the results. And
that's right.
What would you call the criteria in terms of what will be the winners? We were talking about sort of like a total driving style. I mean, we'll have to create that ourselves.
We will need to create a criteria for kind of a strokes gain driving.
Best blend of distance and accuracy, I think, is a no-brainer to say it's the winner.
Okay. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Matty.
All right.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Lots of hang time. Yeah, it does have a good sound, doesn't it?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Those are better, eh?
Yeah. Couple goodies in there for sure.
Okay, Matty, opening round of testing with the G410. Many people's probably pick for winning this bracket.
It'd be a favorite for sure, won't it?
It would be. Yeah, if you had to give points for aesthetics, what direction would your eye go in?
Personally, I would prefer this one. I just like the way it sits at address quite a bit more.
Right.
I think I'll really like the LST because it's going to be a smaller version of this. But I like the address position of this driver. Those are 2 really good ones.
Really solid, aren't they?
2 really good drives.
Try not to sort of either of us be in any way biased to these because I just don't want to even look at the numbers. I want to look at the ball flights and then come back and
I agree with you.
Look at the result.
Yeah, we're just watching the actual ball.
Yep.
Yeah, good point.
That one's long.
It's gone forever. Okay. Five more with TS3.
Still not looking at the numbers.
Still not looking at the numbers. We're just watching the ball. Like that.
That was hit hard, that one.
It curved a bit, but
yep,
I didn't mind it.
Quite similar to the first one you hit with the ping. It's a really good drive.
It is. I have to give the sound edge to Titleist so far, bud.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Good. This is another good set.
Yeah, these are good.
That
It's a fair test. They're all doing the same thing, aren't they?
That was seriously long. It's coming back.
That's pretty good. I don't any issue with that one.
It's in the air for a long time, that guy. Pounded.
Yep.
Nice.
Go.
Very nice. Okay, that was interesting. The first 5 with that one were okay.
Yeah.
The first 5 with that one were unreal.
Yes, I agree with that.
The next 5 with that one were unreal.
Yes.
And the last 5 with that one were okay.
We're okay, yeah.
So it was really, really interesting.
They balanced themselves out.
They absolutely did, and you know, more to why we're doing this 5-5, 5-5.
It helps a lot.
Switch again.
I agree.
It's very, very useful to do it that way.
So we weren't watching numbers per shot?
No, we turned the analysis off so that we
Which was
weren't,
interesting. It was different
we
for
weren't
me.
able to sort of really see what was going on as it went.
So I wouldn't make any adjustments or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I feel like I gave both an equal sort of 10 best.
Yeah.
So I think we did the best we could have done to make this fair. I just want to see what happened.
I would say we got you in a good swing day.
I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm hitting it good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Analysis. Compare. Interesting.
So we have the slightly shorter, slightly straighter Titleist. We have the long and a little bit more crooked G410.
Dispersion was a little bit wider, wasn't it?
330, 308 in the air, 13.2, 2300, a fractional more spin. I would probably make an argument that the first couple, as the first 5 were slower, then the next lot were a little bit quicker.
Fair.
There's probably a little bit of speed.
Yep, I think that's fair.
You might have to give it to the Titleist, to be honest.
You can't argue that less than 2 miles an hour ball speed is more valuable than a tighter dispersion, I guess. Would you? If you're buying a driver, if it was 5 miles an hour ball speed, I would say the ball speed is more important.
Well, the most offline you were with the Title was 21.9. The most offline with the ping was, there was 3 shots more offline than that.
Okay, so they got a little bit more wayward. Interesting.
Yeah. So I think there's been an upset in the opening round.
The final call goes to you. So whatever you think.
I mean, I just, if I see someone with those results, I kind of, in a fit, if we go back to the fit, I go, what do you want?
Yeah.
You want a longer one? Do you want a slightly straighter one?
Yeah.
I
want a slightly straighter one. Really do.
Most people do at that point. When you're not really, trading too much. We're talking about 5 yards of carry. Most people want to be in the fairway. That's 10 shots.
It is.
That's quite a
Quite
lot.
a few shots. Is this too close to call? Like, does it need a playoff? Does it need like a 2-hole playoff? It's just so close. It's just unbelievable. I really didn't expect this. The way I was hitting them, I kind of felt like I would get a little bit too low spin from the TS3 maybe, or something.
It really wasn't, was it?
But it wasn't. No, it was quite balanced.
I know. It really, really wasn't.
Crazy.
Okay. Do you want a little two-shot playoff? Two with each.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
It's so close.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So how do you want to do this? One shot, or like two shots, two shots?
I'm saying one. I'm saying I think it's more. There's more drama in one, because then if you do two, you go well two. Then you're deciding against two. It's averages at that point.
So this is literally the best shot coming up.
So that both drivers have one opportunity. Oh, he's absolutely pounded one.
It's a good one.
Oh my word.
Yeah, a little bit of a draw.
A little bit of a draw. You might give us a problem again though, because that's 338, but a little bit offline. Okay, so there it was, 175.8. It was 23. What did it say? 23 yards offline.
Okay, which is
23.7. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Probably in the fairway. Oh, jeez. That's
felt really good. Man, those drives look identical. It's a little bit longer.
It's longer.
But is it straighter?
I think it's straighter as well.
Oh, that's crazy.
Look at that. I mean, it kind of snuck in there through a low spinner.
Yeah. But it was a low spinner that was actually a bit straighter. It wasn't like it was a low spin hook, was it?
It was more online, yeah.
That's wild, dude.
Playoff, anything can happen in a playoff, Matty.
And when, to be fair, it edged it in the first 10 as well.
It did. It slightly. We were probably feeling like the ping maybe just was a little too offline on the first one, and it just turned a little bit. Now it speaks to the LST, doesn't it?
For sure.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why the LST has a chance in the wild card to get through.
It does. And the ping was set up as fade bias as we could make it. The weight was in the toe,
setting.
and but it had a little bit of excess curvature. It had that little bit of a really nice flight. It just curved too much.
Yeah.
Round one of the bracket, there's been an early upset.
I'm shocked. I really am. I would have put my money on G410, but I would have lost my money.
Yeah, we would have put our money on G410.
Seriously.
So
more of a compliment to TS3 than a detraction from G410.
No question.
To say that it's as basically as good and maybe just
I continue to be impressed with the consistency of the ball speed. I mean, if we look over on the ball speed off of that, I mean, look at all those.
I know.
7.6, 7.6, 7.5, 7.7, 7.5. It's really good. You had a couple of slower ones with TS3, especially at the start, but then it got sneaky quick in the middle.
For sure.
And then it slowed down a little bit. So, the G410's fast all the time.
It is.
Right? Yeah. That's fast most of the time.
For sure. This is probably, no surprise, a little more forgiving, I would think, on a miss hit. I certainly felt
on the ball speed retention, yes.
Yeah, just a little bit. So I think you probably would retain your ball speed a bit better here. But again, we're doing this as a playoffs bracket. It's got to perform the way it performed. And this was great. It was really good.
Winner.
Okay, so that's round one.
Excellent.
In the
round
books.
One. Excellent. This is fun. So we have Titleist TS3 moving into the next round.
Yep, Ping will have a chance at redemption with the LST.
Next coming up, we have in the next round we have Cobra F9 versus TaylorMade M5.
That's going to be a very, very interesting one.
Very interesting one. Yeah, I'm curious
about that one.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure a bunch of you are surprised. I'm sure a bunch of you are going, yep, I thought that Titleist would be really good. We're going to play it. We gave it the build-up at the start, saying it was the #1 drive in the PGA Tour this year, and it's proven to be a heck of a driver, so a good job, Titleist.
Okay,
cool. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. We'll see you again soon.